Welcome back. We should be heading off down here into the free cities of Canva. But, as I checked on the world map, there's actually some side quests that have opened up. One in Buckland, I believe. Yep, one there. And one over here at Lostwing. Which is interesting for Great Justice 2. Oh ho ho. But, we got one here at Martha's Rest. Over here at Martha, Rekindling the Flame. Now that's interesting in itself just from its name.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just isn't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden, but I'm just thinking about one certain aspect of what she said there. Very much interesting that she's pulling in her accent into some of these made-up words, like chocobo. She said it as charcobo. Charcobo. Based on her dialect, that's probably how it would be said. So that's very interesting. Just worth noting, really. A chocobo.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Let's go see Wade then, rekindling that flame. Oh, he's actually nearby.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
I'm all for making this
All right, mate.
place, but
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
and you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there, and may victory await our coming.
Let's head on over to Eastpool. I'm assuming I can just use the... yes. I was thinking maybe we were going to rendezvous out here and then head on up. But no. Evict the bandits. I think it knows exactly what it means there. Unless we could do this peacefully. Doubt it, though. Doubt it. Hi, guys, I've come to... Oh,
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
just wanted to talk.
You will leave this place.
Or face the consequences.
Lovely. Mate.
Nice try.
Thank you. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, there we go.
That's the end of that then.
What the?
Or maybe not.
2 scoops?
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes to... this one. Too slow.
Let's get this going again so we can get a lovely destruction of its stagger bar.
Nice try.
Thank you. Would be nice if you attacked a bit quicker though. Just saying, just saying. There goes his stagger bar. Take the hit, we'll take the hit. Build up that combo to 1.4 at least, I feel. Oh, wasn't even watching the part. My bad, it should be dead right now. Let's see about getting that going again. And that. Ooh, I mistimed everything there.
Too slow.
And again, please. Thank you. You know, I'd like that again. Oh, thank you very much, sir. Delightful, delightful. Giga flare. Could have been done with that much quicker. Level up, question mark? I don't think so. I think we're just before it.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo! A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for Akashic.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Some time later.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them, and not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy, especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
I do hope they build some kind of monument to the people who were here before. That would be nice. That would be nice. Right, let's head on back and tell Martha the good news. Eastpool rises again. What even is that? Oh, it's a chocobo. Sorry, a chocobo.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Quest complete. That should be a level up, oh, surely. There you go. Level up, oh, 41. Nice. Alright, let's see what's happening next. I want to go have a look at Eastpool now, though. See what's happening here as a result. Got friendly folk. Is there a shop here? That's what I want to know. That'd be cool. Maybe it develops later.
So this is our new home, is it?
Oh, I expected another bit of dialogue there. But no. So Wade.
First things first, we'll need to get a few of these roofs seen to. Wouldn't want to be caught in a storm without any shelter.
No, of course not. Of course not.
This was the Murdoch residence. We'll see your home restored, Lord Commander.
Yes, mate. Yes, mate. Right. Let's head off and see about the other quests. Where to begin? You know, we haven't been to Lostwing in a good while, so it makes sense to me.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
What's going on here?
You know what you have to do.
I won't let you down.
Oh dear.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
You know, that seems like a good idea. I will.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
Yes, indeed, Griga. Is it going to just simply turn out to be that Griga is at Ultima?
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
I mean, that's where it feels like it's gonna go. You know, I've never gone this way. So what's up here? Oh, that is just another way up. Alright then. It's oddly reminding me of the gardens in Alton Towers at this point. That is an actual place. Just so you know. For those who aren't from the UK, Alton Towers is a theme park, but it used to be like a manor. So like the castle in the middle is actually a castle. It's not like Disney where it's a fake castle. It's like, no, there's actually like a big manor there. Yeah. It's good.
Everyone. Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them... They're all gonna fucking die!
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
I know where that is. We looked at that previously, didn't we? Yeah, down there, look, down there. Right. I'll make a cut for you, though. We've been there before.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
Yeah, you can see the bodies. This isn't good. Let's dismount just in case. Don't stop running.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Hello, hello.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no mere guard dog.
No. Just a rebel beast that needs to be put down. Too slow.
Hopefully this has loads of health. We can mess around with our skills. Take the hit, we'll take the hit. It barely has any health. How dare you? One day I'll get like all of my skills out. One day. One day. Ooh.
If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
I was noticing there's a lot of blue particles everywhere.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
Uh-oh.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there.
Really is like, what is he thinking going in there?
Then we finish this quickly.
This one.
Thought there was an enemy over there, but no.
Garuda!
Although kind of a mistake to do it that way around, isn't it? Yeah. Let's come out of that.
It's over here!
Thought I was closer. Thought I was closer. Let's get this going this time. Come on. Anybody? Thank you. Just one more, very quick would be nice. Wait, I dodged that. Wait, come on.
Get him!
Where now? Ah.
Quentin!
Almost got them all.
Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here. Enough!
I do worry where this quest is gonna go, though. Hopefully he doesn't go Akashic. Hopefully. Get him out of here before he does.
I need to get back to Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Quickly. Some time later.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why?
And where are you going?
All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, But it seems your people aren't. So long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quinton we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quinton will suffice. After all, we are family.
I like the result, sort of. I don't feel happy they lost Lostwing, but...
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
I guess we'll wait for the finest of reds. Quite a bit of XP from that one. Ooh. Hanged Man signboard. Okay. Very well. Right, so what we'll do then is we'll use this as a place to end this part, and in the next part we'll see about going over to Boklad, seeing on what's going on over there, before we then proceed over to the free cities of Canva. So we'll see you in the next part over in Boklad. Ta-ra for now.